Welcome back to the YouTube channel, guys. My name is Laura Perosier. For those of you who are new here, every time I start a video, I do not properly introduce myself. Sometimes I come online and I just think that you guys already know me, but I know some of you guys are probably watching this video for the very, very, very first time you're coming across one of my videos. So I'll give you a quick little rundown of where I am at. I have been on this life journey. I am 31 years old and I have spent the entirety of my 20s trying to figure out what I want to do with my life. I just felt like my 20s flashed right before my eyes, and sometimes I look up and be like, man, where did all that time go? I spent so much of my 20s with my head down, trying to figure out what I want to do, who I want to be, what kind of career I want to have, what kind of life I want to build for myself. I spent so much of it worried and living very not in the moment, very rushed, very frantic, very fearful, consumed by worry. And now that I am in my 30s, my early 30s, I am just taking life a day at a time. I've slowed down a lot. I've spent some time kind of figuring out what I want to do, what I don't care for. But yeah, guys, I'm just here to really make the most of life. And I am a believer in Jesus Christ, so a lot of my content is probably going to reference back to God because I feel like He is the sole reason why we exist. He placed us on this earth because He has a purpose for our lives, and I want to make sure that I live a life that just has a lot of meaning and purpose and fulfillment. And yeah, guys, I'm just navigating it here and now. And so I'm just taking life a day at a time. And right now I am getting ready to watch my brother's video. He just did a mixed martial arts video. He does jiu-jitsu. So for a local gym here, he's creating content for them. He actually got into content creating not too long ago. And I have actually been doing content creation for about 9 years now, guys. Like filming, editing, creating. My brother is fresh and new. He's just having me critique his work, and so that's what I'm doing right now, guys. I really enjoy this, guys. I've done it for a very long time, and I also took a very long break. So right now I'm just renewing myself and refreshing my content and just starting a whole new journey where I am at now. If you go back on this channel, you will see so many of my old content that used to just be so comedic and fun and high energy all the time, and that was like in my mid-20s, guys. And 7 years later, guys, I just feel like I'm a whole different person, and the kind of content I create has evolved because who you are evolves, so the output is going to be different. But yes, guys, I am so grateful you're here today. I hope you stick around and enjoy this video.
What's up, guys? We're here at Supreme Jiu-Jitsu, South Broken Arrow's newest premier grappling academy. I'm gonna give you a gym tour today.
That was good, bro. I was shook.
Did you like it? Did you get the sound effects when it starts beating up too?
Yeah, I didn't even know you knew how to mess with that setting. Hey, I would enrich the color. It's looking flat.
You think I should saturate a little bit?
It definitely needs some saturation, pull the filter a little more. I feel like that's a solid. The way you ended it and everything was solid. You guys, I am currently going through some of my old hard drives, old photos from like 4 or 5 plus years ago. And I know these moments might seem insignificant, like it's just a picture at that moment, but it's crazy how much more significant they feel when you look back at these photos years and years and years later. It's like they mean that much more. And that's why I would refer to pictures and videos as an investment, because with time, it's like their value increases, y'all. It's not even like you can put a price on it, but until you have a photo of something that is no longer there, until you have a photo of someone who is no longer present on this earth, until you have pictures of your old apartment that you used to live in, or the memories, or when your kids used to be little, I'm telling you, there's very few things that could compare to photography and videography. But man, capturing moments has always been so meaningful to me. Like, my heartbeat. Oh, dinner is served. Totones, tomatoes, a little ribeye. Here you go, baby. Cheese. Enjoy, Poppy. If your food don't make your man sing, what you doing? Here you go, baby. I love you. Just kidding.
Thank you.
You want a champagne cola?
Yeah, I want
A frescolita.
Frescolita.
Frescolita. Can I keep it real with y'all for just a second? So yesterday I came across this video of this lady who was 33 and starting over. And she made, and I don't know if it was her original audio or if it was an audio that was trending and she just kind of, you know, cut footages to it. But this video talked about her feeling behind, or at least this generation and what's being put out there makes you feel behind, like the 30 under 30 list or the Forbes, or you know, this person getting that and this person, and everybody's just doing everything before the time they're 30, and nobody's normalizing starting over at 30 and starting over at 40, which is a real thing, and a lot of people don't make it. And you know, obviously when you're online, you're seeing the ones who do, those jump out the loudest. And then she was like, and the audio in the video ended up with, I think more people just need to show themselves trying. And I was like, dang, that's crazy, because it's like we don't want to showcase things until we make it, but nobody wants to obviously like pedestal the trying. Nobody wants to, you know, shine the light on the trying, because trying, guys, is probably all the work. The trying is like 99% of the journey, and the 1% is the quote unquote making it. And so I just thought that was so crazy, and it hit me really hard because, guys, I have been trying. I have been trying, and every day I wake up, I put one foot in front of the other, and I don't know how things are gonna work out. I just believe things will work out. And it's crazy, guys, because, okay, so I guess I'll iron this outfit, which these are just things I pulled out of my closet yesterday, guys, so I could sell on the Facebook Marketplace and make a little money. But so basically, starting from the time, and this iron honestly sucks. Oh, sucks. Lord Jesus, I unplugged it. I guess we'll wait for that to heat back up. But anyways, guys, she was talking about the trying and how we always see the people's accomplishments, but we never see the trying part. And a lot of people are out here trying, y'all, trying. And yeah, so backstory is when I was like 19, I had decided that at 23, I'm gonna be a millionaire. Did that come to pass? No, ma'am. Did I even come close? No, ma'am. I felt like that was a far-fetched dream. And does it come true for some people? Well, yes, indeed it does. Does it come true for the majority? No, indeed it does not. Okay, so I don't know. I just got like this crazy idea that I'm just gonna be rich, but I just didn't know how I was gonna get there. And that was another part of the audio, was like, we expect people to be millionaires by 23. We expect people to have it all figured out in their early 20s when they barely know who they are. And that is so true, guys, because in my early 20s, I barely even knew who I was. Like, barely even knew who I was. I went and took a trip to Australia because I was struggling with identity. I was struggling with knowing who I am. And I was like, dude, I just need to get away trip. I need to do some soul searching. I need to do some soul searching and just all this stuff, y'all. I literally went over there by myself and stayed with one of my college soccer mates' moms. And I stayed in random Airbnbs, and I just went and just walked around by myself to all these beautiful places. But in that season, y'all, I was so lost. I was so lost. I didn't know what I was doing with my life. Literally, I'm pretty sure I don't want to say I was depressed, but they say depressed people sleep a lot, y'all. When I was in like my early 23, 22, I slept a lot. And I'm pretty sure at the time I didn't know it, but your girl was so stressed out that it drained all my energy to where I couldn't stay awake. Like, when I tell y'all this has happened, and now I've come to recognize it, when I'm highly stressed, like literally my energy gets zapped and have no momentum to do anything. So I was just thinking about that, which is so crazy. Before I went to Australia, I worked at this car dealership, and at this car dealership, I was like treated like a child. One day I was humiliated in front of my coworkers, in front of the clients. When I was selling cars, I went and took a test drive with one of our clients, one of our customers, and I accidentally took
a pair of car keys that belonged to other clients, that belonged to these other people that had just went for a test drive. And when I came back, my boss at the time yelled at me, like humiliated me in front of these people. And like, I was like baffled. He like raised his voice at me, like, why would you take their keys? Well, I felt so humiliated. I kid you not, I was like, in my mind at that moment, I was like, I'm quitting. And I just was like, I couldn't believe it. I don't know, he just made me feel so little. And I remember calling one of my friends and I was like, dude, I just feel so small. And she was like, Laura, I'll be damned if I let someone humiliate you and make you feel small. And something along the lines of that, guys. It's been like it's been about 8 years now since that time happened. But I just remember during that moment, I was just so down on my low and my friend just spoke so much life into me. It just literally like revived my confidence. And at that time, I just felt like shot in the foot. You know, I just felt like I got shot in the foot. And I was like, man, I don't know, but I don't want to be employed by anyone else. I don't want to have to deal with this anymore, this embarrassment, the power trips that sometimes managements have. And I feel like that is so prominent in so many of these jobs where people, like, just because you have a title or you're a manager or you're a boss, they be really thinking they got control over your life. And I'd be like, no, boo, you don't. And like, I don't know, and I've been in like multiple workplace environments that has made me feel this way. Like, So I just always decided when I was in my like mid to early 20s, I was like, I'm gonna be an entrepreneur because I don't wanna be told what to do, how to do it. You're not my boss. You're not gonna treat me some type of way. And I just didn't like the rigidness of like being in a cubicle or being in a place that I just feel constricted. Like I have to check in, I have to ask for permission with everything. I'm like, I feel like a toddler, like I feel like a kid, and I just hated feeling like that, like couldn't stand it. And so I was just like, so like, oh, I'm gonna be an entrepreneur and no one's gonna tell me what to do and you're not my boss. And I don't know, I just have a problem with people who think they have control over you. I have a problem with power trips, and I've dealt with this like a couple times in my life. And so that's when I decided I'm gonna be an entrepreneur. Y'all, lo and behold, I mean, this journey has not been easy by any means, okay? I have been journeying and journeying and journeying and journeying for the last 10 plus years, and I'm still trying. I am still trying. Like, oh my gosh, y'all, I feel like I'm holding my breath as I'm talking, but I'm like, God, it is not easy, okay? Like, I wish someone would just tell you. You know, I've talked to another person who, I'm not gonna say their name, and I also talked to someone else who was an entrepreneur, and she was like, girl, you have no idea how many times I've cried in my shower in a fetal position because I just was so like, you know, and people don't see that. People don't see the work you're putting in. People don't see the OT. People don't see the stuff, like the hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of unseen work. Y'all, there's just so much that I have tried and y'all probably have not seen it come to life. And y'all, there's so much stuff I'm still trying. Like, y'all, it has not been easy, and I definitely want to open up more about this quote unquote, you know, like this entrepreneurship journey of mine and how I've tried to make it work for myself. Because y'all, life is not like this, you know, this just smooth uphill. Like it really is like hills, valleys, twists, turns, back and forward. And so something I'm also realizing is that you have to be I feel like you have to not be so, like, I don't know, dead set in your ways in a way, because life doesn't always happen according to what we want or what we just feel like this is gonna be my life and this is how it's gonna happen, because chances are it's probably not. Like maybe for some people it works out and this is, you know, like, but I can guarantee you almost like that this is not the story for majority, okay? So just know that if you're out there trying, you're not alone by any means, okay, baby boo? Yeah, but I just felt like that's so heavy on my heart because it's been a journey, guys, and your girl is still trying, okay? I'm still trying, and yeah, I'm gonna go back to ironing my pants now because I think my iron is heated up. You guys, I was talking to my husband, and he'll be like, babe, you're yelling, and I'm like, am I? I don't even realize I raised my voice, and I just realized that. I was like, yo, your girl just got real passionate about what she was talking about, and I realized that my voice and my energy just goes And yeah, like I'm really passionate about this stuff because it's just stuff I've been through, you know? And I actually had talked to another friend of mine who had a recent incident where her boss just humiliated her in front of her peers, and she just was like, you can tell. And I was like, you know what, I was able to speak into that because I've been there, honey. Like, I was like, bro, that ain't nothing. Like, you think you are a power trip, you think you're some superior because you have some sort of a title, baby. That is never okay. That is never okay to make someone feel small. And I don't know, like, it was like, bro, the amount of power trip and authority some people feel entitled, and I don't know, baby, that does not slide with me no more. Like, I feel like I've definitely matured since my early 20s, and you was not about to walk on me, okay? I don't know, like, there's so many people that just have this sense of power trip about them, and I'm like, I could smell that and I could feel that, and I'm just like, no, I refuse to be around that. And yeah, I don't know, like, there's just some things I do not agree with at all. And I still come across some of the, yeah, we're not gonna go there. We're gonna keep the peace, and we're gonna keep it pushing. And that's it, yeah. I'm ironing these so I could sell it on the Facebook marketplace, make me a little extra cash money. But yeah, I don't know, like this year in my life, I definitely want it to be more fulfilling, purpose-driven, you know, like, and of course financially I care to have money because, listen, sister, I love vacations, I love taking trips. My dream is to travel the world, and I just love culture, I love new experiences, I love like being able to go to places and be like, and just wonder where you are because you're just in a place that you're not used to, and you're like literally stepping onto someone else's territory. And I'm like, I don't know, guys, I'm so passionate. Gosh, I'm like, man, Lord, who am I? Jesus. Yeah. Oh, I'm over here wiring the cable. Goodness gracious, not good. But anyways, guys, yes, keep fighting for yours, okay? Trust God in the process. Trust that what is for you won't miss you. What if it's for you, it's gonna find its way to you. It's not gonna miss you. That is literally one of the things that my husband has said to me that has given me so much peace. If it's for you, it won't miss you. So don't just think like, oh, they got that opportunity, that could have been me. No, baby, that was their opportunity. That was meant for them. And so you just keep working. Just have an abundant mindset, not a lack, guys. There is something there that I feel like for so long I was operating at a lack, operating out of fear, and then that fear led to greed, and then that greed just led to me ugly behaviors that I am just not proud to own up to, or just that I am not proud of. Like, I did not like feeling that way. I do not like that about myself. And so I am renewing my mind, renewing my spirit. Y'all, there is so much work to be done in this life, internally, externally. But yeah. Yes, guys, so that's where I'm at. That's where we at today, here today, in February of 2025. That's where I am at mentally and spiritually. Just, this is kind of like you guys are getting the inside look, the inside scoop of my mind right now.
Look at my little chicken nuggets. They are seriously the best part of my day. After I got done ironing the clothes, I just took pictures of them. You guys, if you're thinking about hustling clothes or anything you might have, furniture, chairs, anything you are not using at your house, literally list it on the marketplace. It's a great way to make side money. Just make sure that you do a profile creep, lurk. Make sure it's a serious buyer, and always meet up in a public place. But yes, this is a great side hustle. If you guys are looking for ways to make money, just sell things that you are not using, because one man's trash is another man's treasure. Bro, so this is yesterday's leftovers, right? Oh my gosh, you can't really see there, but this is mayo ketchup, which is ketchup and mayonnaise. I got tostones, which is fried plantains. These were the frozen box. Baby, they're trying to hear me describe the food. You crying over what I'm trying to tell them, baby. You can't have none of my lunch. You always begging, but I'm trying to eat lunch. Okay, but anyways, guys, I am so hyped. Okay, so in here I have sushi rice, which is basically like white rice essentially, but with the stickier texture. It's more, I think the word would be gluttonous is how you would describe it, but it is so bomb. And I stopped at our Mexican grocery store. It's a little market where I got this ribeye steak. Oh my gosh, when I tell you it's so bomb, I literally seasoned it with Worcester, cooked it with fresh garlic, onion powder, and salt. Such a simple recipe. When I tell you, it is so freaking good. Like, I have cilantro on it that's literally burying it. But when I tell you, I put chili flakes on there. And this ribeye, oh my freaking goodness. Y'all, bomb.com. I'm so hyped about these leftovers. So I had this epiphany, right? I literally was like, dang, Laura, all you ever film is your food and what you eat. And I'm like, I hope that is not driving y'all up a wall. But I was literally like, dang, I wonder why I'm always cooking and having all these meals. Because guys, we eat 3 times a day. You guys, so much of our life is spent eating, which is so crazy. I was like, dang, I guess it ended up being so much of my content, but I'm like, man, let me know if y'all don't care to see these food parts. I was like, you know what, I don't think I'm gonna include so much of my meals in there, but I definitely wanted to share this one because it was so bomb. And I want to give you food ideas in case you run out of ideas. Y'all, I'm all about simplicity. Literally, I am not like a person that has the patience to be cooking all the intricate meals and that homemaker making everything from scratch. I'm like, no, I like things that are simple, easy, and quick and nourishing and straight to the point so I can eat and grab. No, baby, you cannot. Don't even dare. Y'all, I have to watch her because she will literally scuff a piece and put her tongue all up in my food before I even, I have to watch you. No, mama, you stay back. But anyways, guys, I'm about to eat, okay? I'm about to eat. Praise God. Bless his food. Let it nourish my body. Jesus' name. Amen. I'm so excited. You know the food is bomb if you're excited to eat the leftovers. That's all I'm gonna say. I love ribeye. Never knew I was a ribeye girl until recently. Ribeye is like a fatty steak, but man, I think ribeye is my favorite steak now, y'all. I've never really been a steak girl, but ribeye, I love fatty meat. Love it. Let me show you, sissy. Okay, you're gonna scroll. Can you scroll? Okay, good. And now here, this is where mommy talks about what she does, you know? Does that make sense? Are you using both your ears? You're doing such a good job. I'm so proud of you. Okay. It looks like we have a special student joining us in class today. And today, this right here, mama, pay attention, because if you're good, you could get a treat after, okay? So when you walk through here, pay attention, okay? It's right here, and then you look here, okay? And then here, then here. What we're gonna do, okay? I'm gonna get it down, and then all you do, this is the package that we're offering. So then if you get good at this, it's gonna come with money. And you know what, the money gets you snacks for your belly and your skirt, and you just been so good. Okay, so. Alright guys, tonight's dinner is a bún chả y'all, aka vermicelli salad, aka bún thịt nướng. So it's noodles, lettuce, shrimp, beef, chicken, pork, a little bit of everything. The dressing is fish sauce, and it comes with the egg roll, sponsored by my mother. I'm about to tear that up. At the rate I'm moving, I might as well just be a food content creator from all the meals I be sharing. What up, mi gentes? What's good? You guys, I'm getting ready to meet up with one of my favorite people in the whole wide world, my friend Kel. You guys, this is literally one of my best friends, one of my favorite people that walk this earth guys. We met in elementary school and we just have been inseparable like ever since. And I love her to pieces. And it's always a treat to get to hang out, you know, as adults, get brunch. But yeah, that's what we're about to do. We're gonna go grab brunch and I can't wait. I love her so much. Every time I need my social battery filled, I'm like, I know who to call. I am currently at Quick Trip. I actually listed those Harley Davidson overalls yesterday and now I'm at Quick Trip getting ready to meet up with the buyer. You guys, honestly, I love the hustle. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I love to sell things. It's actually a lot of fun to me, and I don't know. Facebook Marketplace is where it's at. One man's trash is another man's treasure. I buy things on there all the time. I sell things on there all the time. I love the marketplace. And also definitely always meet up in public places, guys. Quick Trips. I don't know. I really like public gas stations just because there's a lot of people, and it definitely is a safety a thing for safety. You definitely want to sift your buyers. I always kind of do a little profile creep, make sure that they're legit people and it's not sus, like they don't have like random pictures, nothing of themselves, no friends. Yeah, there's been some really sus people that have hit me up in the past. I'm like, yeah, we not doing that. I don't know, y'all. We live in a place that can be kind of weary, so yeah, just be careful there. But yeah, so I'm meeting up with the guy. He's gonna be picking up these overalls, and he said he's in a white Jeep. I don't know if you guys have ever sold anything on the marketplace or anything like that. Typically, you will tell them what you drive, and then you guys kind of exchange vehicle information. So he told me what car he drives, and then I told him what car I drive, and then that's kind of how we're on the lookout. That sun is blazing. Like, that sun is real bright today. Hello. Hi. Oh, and they are sold. You guys, ooh, I love selling. I honestly love selling things. I love when people get what they want. I love when I find what I like. And yeah. You guys, I'm getting ready to meet up with my friend Kel, KB, who is literally one of my best friends in the whole wide world. You guys, she is a walking light. I love her so much. Literally, I have a sentimental attachment to this friend. We've been friends since elementary school, and yeah, we met when we were 10 and 11 years old. I am a year older than her. She came into my life in a time where I was a broken little girl, and God knew that was the friend I needed. Like, we used to walk to school together. Literally, after school, we would just walk to her house, eat bologna and cheese crackers. Like, I just love this friend so much, and it's always such a treat to get to hang out with her. She always fills up my love cup with so much joy. She's walking light, and I hope everyone in their life gets to experience like a really dear friend, because there is just nothing like it. But yeah, guys, I'm getting ready to meet up with her. I'm already behind on time because I had to do the Facebook meetup. But yeah, let's go have brunchy. We are at a food hall right now called Mother Road Market. It's Tulsa's only food hall, actually. And here is my friend Kel in the flesh. Woo! And you guys, every time I roll up with Kel, I'm passenger princess. That's my chauffeur Zaddy.
Right, for real.
She low-key don't be trusting people's driving though, so I feel safe with Kel. And you used to do it for a living, right, friend? What was your job position over there when you used to drive for the...
I was a porter.
She was a
porter.
So you would take people to their houses and stuff when
Everywhere.
When their car would get serviced? Anywhere?
Their house, their business, whatever.
Oh, okay. That's right. My friend was a whole porter, y'all.
Right.
She has some skin in the game.
I can drive any car you can think of.
Really?
Yeah.
Are there... Oh yeah, she can drive a manual. Was that you flexing on that, sister?
I drive an IMSA, some GTs, everything.
What's an IMSA? Like
an actual IMSA?
You drove an ambulance car?
Yeah.
For what?
Because I had not drive, but I parked it in the back. I was low-key nervous.
Oh my gosh. I was
like,
what other car have you driven? That is so funny. I did not know this.
Girl.
So you drove in an IMSA? Oh, what was the other one you just said?
I drove in a lot of different.
Cars.
Yeah.
That's so funny, y'all.
Dually trucks and everything.
Dually truck, that's right. Hire her if you need a car. If you need your car ported,
Pull a
go ahead.
hamstring trying to get into one of those. I'm not even kidding, dude. All right, where do we park? 'Cause I have. Oh,
The Curious Bison. I am almost positive that's my friend Jordan's shop.
you're kidding me.
Him and I used to shoot weddings together.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure the Curious Bison is Jordan's. But
That's
I will.
amazing.
Yeah, that's awesome. I didn't realize it was right here. I thought it was downtown. That's super. So I used to work with this guy named Jordan, and we used to literally drive down to Texas and shoot weddings together all over Oklahoma and in Texas as well. But like, I've shot a lot of weddings with him, which is crazy because he went on to be like this freaking awesome, legit photographer. And yeah, it's just crazy to see his little business right there. Wild. This is so cool. This is a really neat building. What is it? Oh, Mexican food. I'm about to pull up in the summer. Doesn't look open right now. Ooh wee, ooh. Ooh, yeah. Yes sir, yes sir. Oh, Kel, I'm maybe?
I doubt it.
Is it? Oh, it is. Okay, cool. Okay, friend. Nothing. I was just working with my settings. I'm trying to get at least, I think I want to stick to at least for a year. I'm going to do my best to try to post on YouTube consistently for a year. Because I always pick it up and I give up on it, you know?
Oh, like a year straight?
Straight, at least. You're not like every single day, but like every, I'm going to, oh, they had the miniature pops. That is so cute. Okay, like we have to walk over there in a bit. Yeah. Oh my god, it is packed. I don't know. You're famous. It smells amazing. Maybe I know that's what I want for sure.
Alright, where is it?
I don't know where they are now, but when they're getting the whole experience, you know? They're getting the whole experience today of Soban. There it is. This is it. That's her mother. That's working the kitchen. Yep. This is definitely what I'm getting. Yes, I've already made up my mind. I always love these little earrings here. I think they're so cute. How cute. So cute.
That is cute.
Cute, right? Our thing is beeping. We can always come back. All right, guys, our food is ready. Sheesh. I think this is us.
Yes,
This is us? Okay, awesome.
Alright,
Thank
two
you.
spicy sobons. This is macaroni salad and pickled daikon radish, your cabbage salad, and your rice.
Thank
phenomenal.
Chopsticks, silverware, and these are scorched rice candies.
you. Ooh.
It's gonna taste like a kettle corn with a smoky, like citrusy flavor.
Ooh, thank you. Girl, I just took this whole thing out without a thing. Actually, you know what? Can you go ahead and give me one, my friend? Yeah. Thank you, girly. Okay. I can't believe they got permanent residency, y'all. Wrap me up with this headband. I literally look at him like, wait, girl, that's so your personality, bro. And thank you for this food. Girl, listen, I got us next time. What is that again? Was it daikon?
Daikon.
I always be like, I do need me like triple rice though. Korean fried chicken, bro. Korean fried chicken is where it's at. Good. That was good. So now we're over here. We're getting ready to go plant shopping. Ooh, my favorite. What happened? You funny girl. Let's go. I'm so excited. I love plants, bro. Oh, I love. No, it is though. I love it so much. It's nothing like it, bro. I be getting so excited for this stuff. Ooh. I love the planters. Oh my god. Listen, Southwoods is my favorite store. It's the other Southwoods typically, but this is its sister company.